Alright, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Steyr WT, the Tier 7 German tank destroyer that you could earn for completely free in the event that just happened. So, this tank, like I said, Tier 7 TD, and we'll get some gameplay going here of the tank while I talk about it. And yeah, this tank was able to be achieved for 100% completely free in this event that just happened. I had to spend some credits on it because I was grinding. Well, not grinding. I was playing a lot of boss game mode, which is very slow battles, like 10-minute long battles. And of course, this was a event that you had to win battles to get the currency for it. And you don't win at battles. You win a battle like every 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes, which is a really long time. So, it's not something that's really a quick thing to earn victories on. So that was not really helping me out, so I had to spend some credits on that. But yeah, it was definitely worth it, I would say, because I really wasn't going to buy anything else with my credits, and I still have a lot left, and this tank was 100% worth it. This tank is really good. It is a papered armored tank, unfortunately, so you do got to watch out for those smashers and annihilators since it is a tier 7, but it really doesn't affect the tank too much from what I've been seeing, just because of how good the gun is on this tank. And I mean, this is a good gun on the tank. It's got 220 alpha, 12-second reload for the clip, like a 2.5-second inner clip. Good pin here on the tank. It's accurate as well. I mean, the gun is just a dream for this tier. It is absolutely fantastic. And that really is what this what is good about this tank. Not to mention that it also has a fully rotatable turret, basically. And, that's something that obviously you get that from the WT in its name, I guess. I don't know. But that's really handy for tank destroyers, and as well is decently mobile. I mean, those things all combined make this a really strong tier 7 tank, and definitely a nice tank to be given out for free from Wargaming. They could have sold this for like 5,000 gold or something, but instead they sent it out for free, which is very nice. And yeah, this is going to be a nice, easy win we're going to have right here. I mean, it's not going to be hard at all. Really, anytime you're getting a team that isn't absolutely just trash, which, a lot of tier 6, tier 7 teams are, unfortunately, you will absolutely bulldoze the enemy team, because you will bulldoze the enemy team. Right here, enemy team has 2 Steyr's on them, and they're camping. That is the mistake I think they made. I don't like to camp in TDs. I'm sure a lot of you who have watched my channel before know that I don't like camping in TDs. I just think it is a waste of time. It's boring. I don't feel like it's a fun thing to do, and it's a game. It's supposed to have fun. So I push a lot in my TDs. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but the most of the time it does work much better than if I camp. So this wasn't a crazy game or anything here, 1600 damage, but this was my very first game that I had in the tank, 2 kills, 1600 damage. It's not a horrific game. We're #1 on the leaderboard in there. So let's get this second game going here. And this one is a little more impressive. This I saved because it is better. I just saved that one since it was my first game in the tank. And yeah, you're going to see, again, I am not going to camp in this tank. Now, I'm going up to the camping spot, but that's just because I'm driving over. I'm not actually camping. And I don't like when people camp in TDs. I mean, a lot of people think it's exactly what TDs are supposed to do. And granted, it kind of is. It's one of the ways you can play a TD, but they don't have to camp. A lot of the times, they do just as good, and if not better, and in my opinion, a lot of times better, if you know how to push in a TD. If you don't know how to push in a TD, yeah, you should camp, because otherwise you're going to get absolutely demolished and not help your team any. But if you know how to push in a TD, especially a TD with no armor, you got to know how to do it. But if you do, you can be really effective on the battlefield, because not only are you normally having these very quick, or not very quick, very high DPM guns, which you can really destroy enemies with. As long as you're with some teammates and you let them take the shots, you can do extremely well. So yeah, we're going to push up here to the medium hill right here. It does take us a while to get up. I'm not even sure what I got stuck on right there. Don't know why that was like that. But yeah, we're going to push up like a medium. I'm basically playing like a medium here. Unfortunately, that shot didn't go in. Here we have an M41 Bulldog kind of yellowing this guy here. We're going to try to get a shot in. We don't have much gun depression on this tank, unfortunately. So I was trying to aim in that shot, and unfortunately he moved away out of our area that we could shoot him. And so I'm down to 2 shells currently. I was, debating whether to reload them or not. I was going to try to put them out on this Annihilator or this Chromel. Kind of struggling trying to find targets here. There's lots of targets around. Already 2 tanks down on our team. There goes the Bulldog finally, and I'm trying to still get these 2 shells out, and I eventually just decide to forget it and reload the clip. But yeah, this thing has a really quick clip reload. I really enjoy this tank. I mean, just because of how good the gun is. I mean, look at that aim. Boom. I mean, look at that aim. And we're already reloaded by the time we get over here. Absolutely no wait. And we just unload on this guy, pumping in 700 damage. And that guy gets absolutely deleted, and it thanks a lot to us. Now, yeah, that's the great thing about this thing, is when you just absolutely delete those guys. A lot of tier 6s, they get shot once by another teammate, and you can just clip them out. They're just gone, you know, and that's something that not a lot of other tier 6s can do. But, I mean, tier 7s, besides, like, a Smasher, which is, like, a one-shot with HE, but it has to be HE, you know, that's not a thing that most tier 7s can do. And this is a perfect example here on the Chrome LB. We just absolutely delete that guy, almost delete him in 2 shots right there with that max roll. And we're now up to 1200 damage, nothing incredible. It is a 4-on-4, and we're going to try to push around this corner. I was hoping no one was camping on the right side, and unfortunately I was correct. Both their TDs are camping over here on the left, where they're not really going to be able to shoot us. And so I'm going to try to go over here and get some shots into these guys. But like I said, gun depression isn't the best on this tank, so I really do have to, you know, try to be in the right spot here, which fortunately I am, and I can actually hit those guys. That Annihilator gets deleted, and then this Steyr comes out here, and there's that gun depression issue coming in right there. And I was debating whether here to pull back and go shoot the Tangenstein over there, but he was really just too far away, and now this Steyr pulled out, so we're going to aim in on him and get some shots. Get a nice snapshot in there, and you can see the accuracy displayed right here. I mean, that's really good accuracy. All 3 shells in, absolutely deleting that enemy Steyr. That is what you got to watch out for in the Steyr. That guy shouldn't have pushed. He saw me looking up there. I mean, I did turn away at the beginning, but once I started looking back, he really shouldn't have kept pushing on like that. And this guy's just going to pull out for us. I don't know what this guy was thinking was going to happen right there, but he will just pull out for us and let us farm him up. So we're going to finish that guy off there. 2,300 damage now, 2 kills. We now have a Cryos here. That is the only guy left. It is basically an assured win right here. It is a very deadly tank out on the battlefield, but he is, of course, a tier 6. We do actually bounce a shot right there. I just didn't aim it in, try to no-scope it. Was my mistake. We do get the other 2 shells in, and then we are going to get hit right there, which I was hoping he couldn't hit me right there, but he can. And we kind of are a one-shot now. If he high rolls or mid rolls, really, we would be dead, but fortunately he misses, and we get the kill shot in for 3 kills and 2.8k damage. So yeah, you can see the Steyr right here is an amazing tank. It's a lot of fun, and I'm glad Wargaming gave it out to all of us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.